All right. Hi, guys. So, as I spoke about in the other video, I'm doing a 3-video series on the types of books I recommend for gardening. So, in the first video, we talked about my favorite gardening books and basically books about how to garden for native plants and for butterflies and bees and birds. And then in the second video, I talked about garden journaling and why you should keep a garden journal and kind of just the very basics of what to write in your garden journal and types of journals you could maybe use and how important it is to label your garden journals. So in this video, we're actually going to talk about a totally different kind of book, and that is seed catalogs, magazines, garden supply books, those types of books, okay? Whatever you want to call them. Basically, they will come in the mail for you, typically. And so I just want to talk about this briefly. I'll give you some of my thoughts, things I have actually ordered from and things I have not ordered from. So you'll know the honesty behind this video, because these are just books that are sent to me. Some of them I actually request, and some of them I did not request at all, and they just sent them to me. I don't know how they got my information, but somehow they did. So we're going to cover all of that and just the basics of this. So let's get started. So first of all, these Burgess Seed and Plant Company catalogs, I did not sign up for these. I don't know how they got my information, but I don't really mind. I mean, I enjoy looking at them, but the main thing I even really like in these is the creeping phlox, because they have a pretty good deal on creeping phlox. But to be honest with you, though, I have not yet ordered from Burgess, so I can't tell you what I think about Burgess. I can't give you any kind of tips on whether or not it's a good company, whether or not I like the quality, because I just haven't ordered from them yet. I may do so in the future, though. I haven't done it yet. These are not native plant catalogs. These are just in general gardening catalogs. So we're talking about just really broad plants, Everything from forsythias, which are not native, I don't think, all the way to creeping phlox, which is native, to my area at least. So, it's very broad. You're going to have a lot of different things in these books that you may or may not want in your garden. Like, here's actually butterfly weed, okay? That's good. That's cool. But sometimes there may be plants in here that are invasive, so just keep that in mind. So, if I ever order from them, I will let you know what I think. National Wildlife Catalog. Not really catalog. This is a National Wildlife magazine. And they have my information because I actually certified my garden as a certified wildlife habitat, like just a few months back. So they actually send me their magazine, which I actually really like. There's an article in this one, I think, about chipmunks. So I think it's really cute. They have my information because I donated to them for my certified wildlife habitat sign. So that's what that's from. Okay, so next we're going to talk about these gardener supply catalogs. Okay, let's look at this one. This one has like a really cute cover. Okay, we're just talking about this one. Gardener Supply. Have I ordered from them? Yes. But I just want to preface this with a but. I was in the middle of this pandemic, and I thought I really needed some fertilizer and stuff like that. So I think I needed soil too. So anyway, I needed soil, I needed fertilizer. I was desperate. We were in the middle of a pandemic. I wasn't going to any stores, so I ordered from them. And I was pretty pleased with the, I was pretty pleased with the shipping and everything. Everything seemed fine to me. I will say they're a little pricey, in my opinion, especially on things. See, I ordered fertilizer and soil, which I think it was a little pricey, but it was worth it at the time to me because I wasn't going anywhere, and I wanted to make sure I could get it online, and that was my option. But in my personal opinion, they're a little pricey when it comes to pretty much anything that they have, like trellises, planters or planting stands or archways, and the soil and the fertilizer. I think it's all pretty pricey in my opinion, but I'm also kind of a cheapskate, so take that with a grain of salt, I guess. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. But yeah, I do enjoy looking at their catalogs though. They've got pretty beautiful things, but it is a little bit expensive in my opinion. But maybe it's high quality. Maybe there's a trade-off there. All right, so the next one. Wait, where's my other one? Oh, what did I do with it? Okay, I don't know what I did with it. But anyway, we've got Prairie Nursery. And I don't get it confused with Prairie Moon. That's different. So we're going to kind of move those to the side because I don't want to confuse you guys because I have a lot of catalogs here. Okay. So Prairie Nursery, I really, really, really love their catalogs, okay? If you don't get their catalogs and you're a native plant enthusiast or a wildlife gardener enthusiast in the Northeast or the Southeast United States, you definitely need to just sign up for it. Just do it. Because not only are you able to order from them, of course, but honestly, I also think they just have a really good, like it's really good just to, like, get information out of and, like, keep around to look at. I mean, it talks about what native plants thrive and what kind of environments. You're going to see images like this, which are just freaking gorgeous. Images of the plants, which are gorgeous. And it talks about their kits. They have plant kits. They have, like, they basically have garden designs, too, I think. I can't remember. I kind of get them mixed up with the other Prairie Nursery people sometimes, because they both have amazing catalogs. We're going to get to that other one in a minute. But they talk about the sizes of the pots. They talk about how to use the catalog. I mean, it's pretty detailed. They talk about the benefits, like, does it benefit butterflies? Does it benefit birds? Like, hummingbirds? Deer resistant? Question mark, you know. Talks about all of that in here. And look at these images of these plants, you guys. These are free. They send these to you for free. You get free information on native plants, what they look like, what animals they benefit. Like, can you really go wrong? Like, why not sign up for this? I mean, it blew my mind. I was like, I signed up for these catalogs and I was like, man, it's not really just a catalog, okay? You feel me? It is not just a catalog. Look at this information. They give you this free information. They tell you medium to moist soil, sand, loam, or clay. Tell you the benefit, like who wants the plant, who likes it, full sun, part sun, like when does it bloom, what zone? I mean, what kind of root system does it have? Are you kidding me? So if you, sorry, I'm just really impressed. Okay, I can't get that page to stay. I'd be more impressed if that page would stay for me. But, oh my goodness, if you want amazing catalogs where you can order seeds from, and you can actually order the plants too. You can order the plants of some of these. You can order the seeds of some of these. It depends on the plant. But you also get freaking amazing information, guys, that you can keep. You can keep these books as like handy little guidebooks, as well as just beautiful like coffee table magazines, basically. Dude, just don't even get me started. Oh, wait, this is that strawberry plant that I keep being told to plant. It's right here. What? So I need to get this plant. I've been told like a million times to get this plant. Gotta get that. But yeah, they've got phlox. They've got purple prairie clover. They've got lupins. Like, dude, these images alone are gorgeous and worthy of your coffee table. They even talk about pollinator-friendly yard information. They talk about how to plant for pollinators. They talk about, they have like the botanical names. They have the common names. They have what page they're on. They have who they sustain. Do they sustain butterflies or hummingbirds or what? They have all this information in this little kind of index situation, this little chart. They talk about, I mean, really, they go into detail. They talk about moist soil plants. And you can see all these moist soil plants. They talk about shade to semi-shade. They talk about water quality. Okay, like, what the heck? This is a mix. You've got to look at this as a mix between a catalog to buy your plants and your seeds from, but you also need to look at it as a mix of that and like a magazine and like a guidebook. Like all three kind of rolled into one, because that's really what these are. And I could look at these. I could sit and look at these for hours. But anyway, I guess I should kind of turn to the back too, so you can talk about grass, like no-mow lawn type stuff. Oh my gosh, it's just amazing. They also have like these specific seed mixes and stuff. Gardens, okay? They have like plants you can buy in garden plans. They already have these garden plans, like, put together for you. You don't even have to think about it. Okay, sorry. It's just exciting. I flipped my lid when I found out about that. I have like duplicates. I don't mind. I will take duplicates. I will use them. And then here's, so that was Prairie Nursery, which is amazing. Now here's Prairie Moon Nursery. I have 3 different Prairie Moon Nursery ones. Look at these beautiful covers. They sent me 3 different ones. They sent me, so 2021 spring, 2020 spring and summer, and 2021 spring, but with a different cover. I love it, guys. Native seeds and plants. Wildflowers and grasses for restoration and gardening. So just like the Prairie Nursery catalogs, these catalogs are also just as amazing and informative, and you're basically going to see similarities between the two, but they also have differences, but I'll let you guys discover the differences on your own, because I think they're both great for their own reasons, so I highly recommend both of them. But anyway, we're going to just focus on this one, because I have 3 different ones of this, so this is what these look like on the inside. They also talk about, like, why native plants, what air, clean water. You know, talks about you can do dormant roots, potted plants, or seeds, you know, because you can order the plants these different ways, different versions. And then it talks about, again, pre-designed gardens, you know, like, oh, semi-shade woodland, rain garden down here, and then over here you've got the colossal pollinator garden, okay? So they have pre-selected these plants for different conditions, like you've got partial sun, full sun, you've got medium soil, dry soil, wet soil. It's amazing. And then on this page, it does the mix and match. If you want to do a mix and match, you can do that. Over here, it shows like the different plants, the different conditions that it takes. Again, a great guide if you're new to native plants. Look at these, okay? So the images in this one are a little smaller, but they're just as beautiful, and they have pretty good information. Talking about the trays, the mix and match trays, talking about the spring, summer, and fall packs, talking about how to start things from seed. So it actually goes into detail about hot water treatment. It probably talks about cold stratification if I had to guess somewhere in here, but I'm just breezing through here. But then we've got host plants. This book actually shows you, okay, host plants vital for these specific butterflies. Take a look at this. Host plant for black swallowtail. So the other book kind of did that too, but I think it did it in like a chart form, and this one's showing the butterfly image, making it super easy for us. So we can just be like, oh yeah, that's that butterfly I like. Let me get that plant, you know? So yeah, I'm just impressed with both of these brands. And I keep these books, these catalogs, as reference books as well as catalogs. And I've ordered from this company before, Prairie Moon Nursery. I have ordered seeds from them. So I can definitely say I've actually ordered from them. Now I haven't ordered from I don't think I've ordered from Prairie Nursery yet, but I plan to. I plan to order from both of them again. This one again, but this one for the first time, because they're just so good. They're just so good, guys. But yeah, check this out. Prairie Classics. Okay? Look at these beautiful, vibrant images. And I mean, it's not just about, oh, it's pretty. It's also just about how much information they provide for you underneath each plant. It's so helpful. It's like foolproof, guys. Here's some shade plants. And then near the back, we're going to have the, is it seed? Yeah. We're going to have seed mixes here in the back. So, lots of different seed mixes. We got the Jungle Prairie seed mix over here. You get the idea. Different seed mixes for different locations and different reasons. So, highly recommend Prairie Moon Nursery catalogs as well as Prairie Nursery catalogs. But I'll give you guys more information on what I think about the actual products in the future when I actually have more information to go on. But I definitely recommend their catalogs and signing up for those. It's a win-win. I mean, you get to see the beautiful images, the plants, you get to see the information, you get to keep them as a guide, give one to a friend because they might send you an extra. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. I do plan to get extras for friends and family because, I mean, why not? And then the last one, well, this isn't the last one. One of the more recent ones that I received that I did not sign up for at all, because I actually signed up for the both of the prairie ones, but this one I didn't sign up for at all, but it just came to me one day. And I was excited because I saw the muley grass on the front. So I was like, well, maybe, is this a native plant catalog? No, this is actually not strictly native plants. This is a mix of native plants and non-native plants. So it's just like another broad, general catalog, kind of like this one, except it's fancier. and I mean that. Like, this is a fancier catalog. It has very beautiful images of the plants. Yeah, it's got quite a few native plants, but it has a lot of non-native plants too. So just keep that in mind. It's kind of a mix. It's not just if you're on this channel because you're just trying to create just strictly native plant gardens, just keep that in mind. I want to be upfront about that. But it also depends on your region. I'm talking from the East Tennessee region, so some things are going to be native for me and not native for you, and vice versa. So keep that in mind, like if you're not from my area. But look at this hydrangea. Ruby Slippers Dwarf Oak Leaf Hydrangea. What kind of fall color is that? Like purple and pink? Are you kidding me? Anyway, thought it was beautiful. But yeah, there's some interesting stuff in here. And the prices of the plants seem to be pretty decent. They don't seem bad. They've got redbud trees in here. Got blueberries. It's just interesting. There's the Ruby Falls Weeping Redbud that I really want to get my hands on. But anyway, so highly recommend that one as well, just for like aesthetics, honestly, like coffee table aesthetics. But I have not ordered from them, so I can't recommend the company yet. But if I do, I'll let you know. I thought about ordering the muley grass and maybe the Ruby Falls Redbud from them because, oh my gosh, they look amazing. But we'll see. Haven't done it yet. Last one, I do want to touch on this real quick, is this little tree book. So this is the book from, oh my gosh, Macy. Do you not remember? Arbor Day. Okay? This is the book from Arbor Day. They like to send these little tree books sometimes, and I really think they're cute. I actually donated to Arbor Day, became a member, so I could get the 10 free trees. I'll let you guys know how that goes. I have put some in the ground, but not all of them yet. I'll let you know how they grow and how they do. It's too soon to tell right now. Some of them are leafing out, but it's too soon to tell how they do long term. But anyway, so the tree book is cute because it has these free landscape plans, which is just a few. It's just a small group of landscape plans, but it's still helpful. I think my favorite one is the one that they put right here on the bottom of this page. It has arrowwood viburnums, it has cranberry bushes, Washington hawthorn, and winterberry holly. But anyway, so it talks about providing food for birds, talks about other wildlife, and then just there's all kinds of different trees, shrubs, privacy screening. Sorry, I can't keep this book open to save my life. But it also talks about like where to plant trees and why to plant them the way that you need to plant them. It talks about how to plant trees in general, But yeah, so this is a general thing. It's not all native plants. There are some native plants in here. Quite a few, I would say. But just remember, not all the trees in here and not all the shrubs in here are native to your area, probably. Just keep that in mind. But anyway, so that's the video. I hope that was helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed this little series of the books that I either use or that I think could be helpful for you guys when it comes to gardening, and sometimes specifically native plant gardening and wildlife gardening. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!